Good evening. My name is Tom Morazzo. I'm the police liaison for the Freedom Convoy 2022.
Police liaison.
The statements and actions by the Chief of Police has deliberately set the conditions for potential violence against the peaceful protesters of the Freedom 2022 Convoy. Although the tax-paying citizens of Ottawa call this their home, ordinary tax-paying Canadians call this their nation capital. The legacy media has intentionally misled the public into believing the freedom movement has been responsible for crime. The OPS is fully aware many of their ongoing investigations were initiated as a result of the truckers reporting incidents that they have witnessed. This protest has been peaceful. We have been cooperating and will continue to cooperate with the OPS and PPS. Anyone exhibiting violence or aggressive behavior should be held individually accountable. The Freedom Convoy movement does not condone aggression or violence. Groups inciting violence are not affiliated with us in any way. Since my arrival, I have gone to great lengths to build rapport and a strong working relationship with local law enforcement. To a large degree, that has been successful with the OPP and the PPS. However, the same cannot be said for the OPS, Ottawa Police Service leadership, that I have been speaking with. In my negotiations with them, they have chosen to take the posture of a hostage negotiation, rather than working to a safe, peaceful, and responsible relationship that may exist for months to come. Safety is a fundamental goal of all members of the convoy, the police, and the public. We have worked tirelessly to maintain safe corridors for all forms of emergency vehicles in order to ensure there is no interruptions to emergency services. We have agreed to keep specific roads wide open at the request of the Ottawa Police Services. These are the olive branches we have extended.
There you go.
In return, we have received nothing but inflammatory accusations and misinformation perpetrated by the Ottawa Police leadership. Convoy has the word freedom in its title. The statement from earlier today by the Ottawa Chief of Police is an attempt to rebrand an entire worldwide movement as a criminal organization. We have also consistently been on the receiving end of much hostility from some citizens of Ottawa, but it pales in comparison to the love and the support and generosity as proven by our Adopt a Trucker program, where citizens of Ottawa have provided hot showers, warm beds, and home-cooked meals. We have secured an alternative platform, Give, Send, Go, where supporters can be assured their donations will be effectively dispersed to members of the convoy. We believe the earlier statements made by the Ottawa Police leadership related to funding, supporting, enabling unlawful and harmful activity by protesters to be directed to outside groups,
not the truckers,
that are regularly associated with violent behavior and destruction of public property and private property.
Counter
This
protesters.
is not what our freedom movement stands for. While I appreciate the Chief of Police being under enormous pressure from the Mayor and Council, we agree with him in his earlier statement that this is not an issue to be resolved by the police. Rather, it is an issue to be resolved by the politicians. When the Chief of Police in his statement said that the Freedom Convoy are extremely committed to resisting efforts to end the demonstration safely, and that the situation is volatile and dangerous, that is categorically and demonstrably false.
Yep.
The only thing causing volatility and danger in Ottawa The only thing causing volatility and danger in Ottawa are irresponsible public statements meant to put pressure on the Freedom Convoy.
Yep.
I would challenge anyone to provide examples of a more peaceful demonstration on this scale.
Yep. Yep. And we've been talking about it several.
My name is Danny Bulford. I resigned from the RCMP over the mandates.
From the RCMP, which is sort of like the Canadian version of the US FBI.
My name is Danny Bulford. I resigned from the RCMP over the mandates, and I'm currently the liaison for the Adopt a Trucker Volunteer Coordination Center. Throughout this last week, I've been working closely with the police in efforts to maintain open lines of communication, because police and public safety is paramount, and it always will be to me. I would like to inform you of two specific examples of deliberate false information published by legacy media. On Wednesday, February 3rd, I forwarded information to the Ottawa Police Service, the RCMP, and the Parliamentary Protective Service about a male local to Ottawa who I know to be a security concern.
Maybe from his
I
prior
forwarded
experience?
social media posts about fighting cops, being arrested at the protest area, claiming to be a terrorist, and carrying weapons. Further to the social media posts, he advised not to go to the truckers' convoy because it is evil, and that's what evil people do. And he was quoted at the bottom, "You get what you deserve, prepare for the worst." Various police liaisons thanked me for sharing this information. I was made aware of a CBC article that was published on the 1st about two people that had been arrested and charged that were associated to the Freedom Convoy, despite no reports of such activity from any police liaisons during daily phone calls to discuss security policing concerns. The article in the CBC detailed that Andre J. Lacasse of Ottawa had been charged with carrying a weapon to a public meeting.
Okay, we're going to
Mr.
look at that.
Lacasse was the same person I had shared the intelligence with police about. The same person who told others not to attend the truck protest because they are evil people.
Wow.
The article also indicated another 29-year-old Ottawa man had been charged with mischief under $5,000, making it appear this man was also part of the convoy protest. However, it was reported to me that this was likely the same smashed building glass incident that had been reported to police by one of the truck drivers. And I would just like to note that the CBC article also mentions vandalism, which is true. Many trucks have been vandalized and spray painted throughout the night, to the point where truckers and security volunteers are working to establish a community watch style patrol, not just for the trucks, but for the neighborhood that they are parked in. Thank you for your time.